Hi guys, so I am back and this is the April MommyLhey Little Bits kit. I have taken the liberty of slicing the box open so we can just jump right in. And let's do what we usually do. I usually just pull everything out right away so we have the space and I'm not forced to work within the box. Oh my gosh, we have so much stuff. I've been doing so good at not biting my nails and I still can't pick stuff up. No winning. Okay. So I usually go through the papers first. I'm not like, I don't normally take the vellum out, but vellum or acetate, but this is an acetate and a vellum. So the hearts are the acetate and then this is the vellum. I usually keep them in there because once I take them out, I kind of can't ever get them back in. And I like to keep them in there until I use them. Oh, wow. Okay, so this would be kit number 3. I think it was called Me Time. And this was, I want to say, August. So not last August, but the one before that. This is almost identical to that, but the clouds don't have faces. And yes, I do have a good memory for this stuff. And like I've seen various incarnations of this paper over the years. And last year for April, we actually had another unicorn kit. So I love this one even more than that one, which is difficult to say because I really love the other one so much. But this was the washi tape for that one. And so you've got the clouds with the heart and Blossom, or she's not exactly the same. She's a little bit different. But yeah, this was last year. And you'll see that, like if you liked a kit from a previous kit, don't assume that you'll never get anything like that ever again. Yes, Lay does, she never like repeats a kit, but there are going to be similar elements. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to open the washi tape and I don't know if you can see, I just like, yeah, so like the macarons, those have featured in more than one kit in kind of various forms over the years. So if you're seeing this and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I got this kit and it's gone now, don't worry about it because other kits will come in the future. And I promise if you like this one, you will love those ones. I'm just in love. This is probably, oh gosh, out of every washi tape that's ever been done, I think this one's my favorite. Just the colors are phenomenal, the foiling on top of it, and I'm so into like pastel rainbows and stuff like that right now. I know the rest of the world is too, but it was not traditionally my thing, and I'm just really loving it lately. If you check my Instagram, I need to start taking photos of all my past weeks because this week, this like coming week, I am going to, that's going to be the last one in my insert and I'm going to start a new insert. So I like to at the very end photograph all the previous weeks and kind of post them up at once. Well, I like to photograph them. Whether or not they get up is kind of a different story, unfortunately. Okay, so this is what's in the box and I'm going to hold it still. Okay, so if you wanted to pause that, you can. And I was covering on the bottom. So many people say, where is the link? Where is the link? How do I get those digitals? This is where you get them. They come on the contents card. You'll get a link to a Dropbox, and Lay actually just cleared this up recently. You have 3 years to download these things, okay? So download them as soon as you get them, save them to your Dropbox. Just plain white on the inside, but I think that's kind of the best choice because you don't want a busy pattern maybe poking through. And then this is metallic-y, like shiny. It's really pretty. And this is something that I know everyone was super excited for. And I normally don't use these. Well, I do and I don't. I don't know. I don't use them for their intended purpose, I guess you could say. I use them for other things. And, oh, I'm going to have to contact Lay. It, like, got damaged during the shipping. Yep, that got sliced into. I know I didn't do it. Well, I'll contact her. She's always been great. Now, this is the B6. It comes in kind of every kit. And this, sorry, the A6. Yes, this is the A6. And then this is it on a B6. Okay, so this month and then next month, there's going to be a B6. And this is not the first time. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to contact her, because every now and then you'll get something that's not quite right in a box. And I found that to be the case with, like, I was kind of miffed about my Simply Gilded box. Not this past one, but the one before that. And when you subscribe to so many kits, you're eventually going to get something in there that's a dud. But I have to say, Lay has always made it right. Always. So, yeah. So this is, I'm going to want to put pockets in here. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. I might actually sew this. There's another MommyLhey girl who shared how she does it. But yes. So this is what's called a single. So there's one strap, and there are 2 inserts, but this is not typically the way you'd use them. And I do have another video showing you how to cram more inserts in there. Okay, so B6 is 6. So about 7 1/4 by just shy of 5 1/2. So like your May books, the medium size ones, might be a little bit too big to fit in here, but this is a very, very popular size, and this is literally the only B6 I have. Yeah, so I am excited to kind of experiment with this, and I will let Lay know about that. There was something else I was going to say, and I can't for the life of me remember what that is. Oh, well. So, a unicorn pen. And I was led to believe that those specific items were not exclusive to the kit. Every now and then you'll get an item like that where it's not something that's exclusive to the kit. You could have maybe bought it somewhere else. But I want to say in the course of a year, 98% of what you're going to get is exclusive to the kit, designed by Lay, produced for their kits. Okay. Okay. I was very excited for this, and it is super cute, and there's like little sparkles on this. I really like that. And I like that this isn't too big. I was concerned about that. Sometimes those things just are. Like they have an obnoxiously large clasp. You just wonder what they were thinking. That one is proportionate. Okay. And now this is like, this is kind of a rose gold. This is, I don't know if I can get, because it's really that shiny and sparkly. It's tricky to kind of, yeah. This is similar to something you'd find on Etsy in one of the like cute cheese shops. Love that. And they had that, and it does match the kit like really, really well. Can you see like the color is perfect there. And I just love how there's like the pastel rainbow, but then there's these vibrant pops of color, but they just work together. And if you're a person who's kind of on the fence and you're not sure if you want to subscribe, you know, oh, well, it's a mystery box. So, and it's a mystery box because you don't know what you're going to get each month. If you like the artwork you're seeing here now, I always say if you like one of the kits, you're going to like all of the kits, just because they are made by the same person. And unlike some other companies, Lhey does actually create all of the artwork herself. So you're gonna, if you like her style, she doesn't change her style. So, you know, you're gonna get more kawaii type unicorns and florals and things like that. And as you can see, like a year ago, there was kind of a similar unicorn. And Blossom is one of the 3 characters that Lhey has created. So you can buy like digital artwork and stuff featuring her now. And that's another good option. You can actually purchase, I purchased the digital version of the add-on stickers. So I can just keep printing them out over and over again. So if you miss this kit, you can just kind of go get that and then just keep printing those. And this kit is just, I really like this one. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it's not, nothing is changing. Like just little elements like this. This is a unicorn kit. So instead of just being your standard like silver foil or gold foil, it's holographic, like little things like that. Bookmarks. And okay, quick tip. If you have a ring bound planner and you want to use this in your planner, but you don't want to lose any of the design or you don't want to punch into it, what I like to do, and you can do this with or without lamination, obviously it's going to work better with lamination, but what I like to do is I take what I'm going to use, I lay it down in my laminating pouch, and I'll usually use just a tiny little bit of double-sided tape, like from a tape runner, so that it doesn't move. Then I take my washi tape. Ooh, where's that clear piece? Okay, and I will take my washi tape and I'll line it up just like that. Okay, and then I'll run it through the machine and I will punch just within the washi tape. And you have 2 options here. You can have this just kind of butt right up against it so that it's flush with the washi tape, or if you think at some point you might want to change this, you could have it float a bit. And then if you ever decide that you just want to do things differently, maybe you want to move to a different size planner, or you want to use it like in a book, you can just cut it off because now you've got that space, but you're not going to affect that lamination, like the pocket right there. And if it does open up, you can actually run it through the laminator once more and it should seal that free edge. So yeah, just quick tip. Some of you might find useful. And I think I'm probably going to want to laminate this one right away because I like to use 5mm laminating pouches. They are very, very thick and sturdy. I have another video on here about making pencil boards. That is what they're called. You can do this with an old greeting card. You can use it with a Project Life card. Very handy tip if you have like a micro or pocket size. If you have a larger planner, you're going to need something like this. Now the idea is it creates a sturdier surface to write on. So you can kind of just put it behind your page and it's a harder surface to write on. And I love to do it with the cardstock because you've got the thick cardstock and then you've got the really thick laminating pouch, and it just ends up being so sturdy and nice to write on. It is much better than the ones you can buy commercially made. So yes, sometimes you can really make something a lot better than what you could buy in a store. And then you have one that matches your kit. And this has the same holographic foiling. I love it. Oh my gosh. And I love that you get, like, some people might want to see, you know, multiple designs just for the variety, but I love that she repeats the design but maybe just does a little different, like with the color or something like that, because I am always like, oh well, which one do I use? And you know, you can use these. So many people hoard, and I'm like, you bought it because you thought it was beautiful, so you know, make yourself happy and actually use it, right? But you know, if you're hesitant, you can still use like all but one, and you know, that's your whole month or more. And something that I like to do, and this might be, oh, now see, I mentioned this in another video about the Simply Gilded washi, and I was saying that there was something up with the foiling. Can you see this? It's got that same kind of dot grid type thing, but I found that foil to be an awful lot more stable. It wasn't rubbing off, it wasn't transferring, it wasn't scratching. So I would expect this to hold up. Something that you can do, I'll tell you at the end. Let's just finish with this. I love these. More of them, and just the effect is so dramatic. Like, okay, this is kind of awesome. And it's hard to kind of share the effect on camera. I hope you guys are seeing it. Okay, so if you're wondering how to use these, and you're one of those people that's like, oh, this is too good to use, something that I like to do is take a few of your favorite stickers and just put them in, do a whole page that's kind of dedicated to, you know, that kit. Even just do a couple of pages, leftover scraps, like maybe this backer card you really liked, you could cut part of it, or if I am going to make this into a pencil board, I might chop the top of this off and then the very bottom, so I just have this space with like no interruption to the design, but I don't want to lose that, so I might just, I might keep this, I might lose this, but then I've got this piece, and you know, you can kind of layer it, and just so that you can kind of flip back and remember your past kits. And you know, like if you do unboxings, you can put that in there as well, so you're not wasting. And yeah, so little things like that, and I've done that in the past and really liked it. And I must say, if you guys want to try making those like Shrinky Dink planner charms, this would actually be a good size one to do, because the image can't be too small. If the image is too small, then it shrinks down to, like, instead of getting something that's, this is going to shrink down to something that big, you're going to get something that's like the size of the leaf. So it's not super practical. But yes, this is a good size for that. I'm sorry, I'm just like rambling on like a crazy person, but I'm particularly excited with this kit, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be even worse next month because it's like mermaids and stuff like that. And again, she did mermaids around this time last year. Last year, I think that the mermaids were February or March, but yeah, so you're gonna see some things come back, not necessarily the same, but you know, if you liked the style the first time, I promise you, you won't be disappointed with the second kit. So yeah, my referral link is down below if you want to save a bit of money. I will get some points if you use it, but it is down below, so it's an option for you guys. And if you don't use mine, use someone's. You know, don't pay full price if you don't have to. And this weekend, I'm hoping I can get this up later today. This weekend, 30% off everything on the site, and that includes the kits. So you won't be able to get this one, but you should be able to get March, which is where this is from. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Questions, comments, as always, leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more. Bye!